Set for football now on a rainy Sunday afternoon. And off we go from Nashville. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Ready? Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Well, you get a look at their key inactives for this week's game, and Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And
they got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Now a nice throw here right side. He rolls it in. Touchdown, Houston.
There's no in the world my defense
a great play there.
That's bullshit.
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
All passing.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
That's a pretty phenomenal performance. So obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other 2/3, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they'll need all of them to play better in this one, too.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's my star.
Titans at 7-6, a game
That's
over
my star.
500 on the year. They've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Harrell.
Where are you throwing the ball to, bro?
Too far out in front, and it's incomplete. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the visiting Titans who were victorious in that one, so now they'll look for the sweep here back home in Nashville. On second down, they'll run it here, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This is
and the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. And that's where you got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 60 yards. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight. So the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there. But they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
Hell in the fuck did y'all not block us from the glove?
As they will get to it behind the line of scrimmage. Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. From the left side here, it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. Was not going to get there, but they're going to be set.
And he will take this one in for the Titans touchdown. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he is going to lose yardage here. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Taking it about the 16. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Titan football. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Operating from the gun. Harrell, throw left side, complete. That's Bird. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. On 1st down, Harrell. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. there's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense set to go again. Their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Harrell. And he's got this to Jefferson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 32 on the play. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Harrell. Touchdown! From 3 yards out. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Texans offense set to regain possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. The slant pattern here.
How did he pick that off? Did he not get that?
Remember, it's also 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out come the Titans now. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach.
Oh, God.
Rifles run, it's going to be intercepted.
Momentum shit. Damn.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. And look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No
touchdown. Houston. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And it's a Titans touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Armstrong. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2nd and 4. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Sad. What defense ain't shit.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And this one is right down the middle. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. A final shot before break. Harrell, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime here. And all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw on third down. Harrell. Pass taken in by his big. And now look at this.
Oh, my God.
And the Texans scoop it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we got an injured player here as well. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Armstrong. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And some strong running. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Short throw, Roberts with it. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now here's a throw that's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. Well, certainly happy they were able to force the fumble, Charles, but wish they would have gotten in the end zone, only getting 3 points there and still facing the second-half deficit.
And they also will understand it's going to be a whole lot tougher to force another turnover the rest of the game, because that offense, they're going to be all about ball security from here on out.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky, because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Looking to throw. Harrell. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete.
Yo, y'all
Took
fucking
a
shit,
shot
bro.
there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Yes.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On third down, Harrell. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game. Because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances. But maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Back now in Nashville. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They'll set up a throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 in the fourth. And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Now, the current playoff picture, and you can see they are one of those 3 wild-card teams, at least for the moment, but they have not clinched that spot, Charles. And look, their message has been clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very end.
And how about the theater and the drama that's involved, partner? The best part, we've got a front-row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal when they added a 7th seed back in 2020. More drama, more teams in it late in the season, and more importance on games like
How
this.
is this man?
Now, obviously,
How
that's
is
a
this
good work there
team?
defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Damn.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Here's a give up the middle. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Throwing on first down. Harrell. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Off play action. Harrell.
Oh my God, he fucking threw an interception. He threw it. Fucking
right back in this football game.
Are you
I think this is
shitting
why,
me?
very simply, because he
Are you
overestimated his
fucking
arm strength
shitting me?
and his ability to fit it anywhere he
Come
wants
on,
to.
right?
Quarterbacks do that
Bullshit,
and often pay the price.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's second down and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going after passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's first down. They'll look to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Probably they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it might seal the deal as that makes it a two-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Texans down by 9, less than 90 seconds to go. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Blitz coming as he looks to throw. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, Doug?
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Unfortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs.
Wow.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Wow.
Now inside the 25. And the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Wow, look at this stuff.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective.